the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia! What?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the... Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
So much bark with so little bite. This body was born of the Ark.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Was that it?
General of the Xianzhou, can your feet...
Gonhong! You take it from here!
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
A scion of Perman. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
Fantilia, your scheme ends here! Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success!
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance. Time to end this.
Out of ideas, Fantilia!
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Forgive my indulgence. Yours for my next trick. I shall turn the power of the destruction. Will eat away at your flesh. And let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Lawfu back into chaos. Destruction works in Fascinating. What are you?
Donghong! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem... Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she had an attempt... Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her.
So it was all part of the plan?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction.
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the ARP.
Leave that to the Master Div...
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath. Reshape fate and weave.
My dad is an ace pilot!
Would you like me to relay your message?
Can you wait a little moment? She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must...
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6th... Generalship is no trifling matter. I think she actually really
Master Diviner, have you...
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the... Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised! Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers...
On behalf of the Astral Express,
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please. Seriously? Thanking us? It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, it's just that, having been in the middle of everything, So... that we may. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scalegor? I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be...
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take... Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven... It was all so chaotic. When the Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan, she took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, as for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place.
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yi. It's getting late.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
Madam Yukon, you're my role.
I see. Please extend my...
I will. Argon... You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Sky...
Madame Yukong must have heard about Mr.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report... The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou. How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the...
Madam, you...
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short line, ordinarily the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony, countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species, still by combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to... I'd like to ask you all to witness... I've instructed Yan Ming to sort...
Leave this to us.
Once again.
attended a memorial.
The sleepless...
Welcome to the sleep. Oh, this is the tea, Miss. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by famous brews like whale type. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I know.
We found this box of seeds.
Thank you, all of you. I think I should. Based on her suggestion, I improved the whale tide spring, seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
The waffles? Oh, how's it going? Did you Isn't that the place on... It's the main tourists. Whenever I'm...
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Spices supreme.
Honored guests, welcome to our something. Oh. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it. Miss Ting Yun is too kind. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. The monster you mentioned, forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Ting Yun to our restaurant.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly... I felt tired of voyaging. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the I was wrong. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all the...
This time, we knew.
Thank you for everything.
This is the tea that Meng Ming is... This is a gift from Miss Xianzhou on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget it is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agor.
Should you have a moment, take some time.
General, the ceremony is finished.
Not yet. I have my apologies. I couldn't get to you any sooner. Before you leave the Luofu.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him?
Please. Let us reconvene at this. Present company is gathered. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of... Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also, no matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
Wow, now...
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong. General,
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am here.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee.
I understand.
This issuing of the Express and its passengers have a long.
Himiko messaged she was also.
She must have been.
Himiko must. Hang on. I've got goldfish memory.
Fine, fine.
Don't worry.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will the